Okay, so as you can see, not a good day in the Highlands, but a very good day as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to get out and fly this. So it tells you to put the transmitter on first of all, then turn the quad on. You get flashing LEDs running around, and then to bind it up and down on the throttle, well, instantly bound. That's really good. And then it starts the pulse sort of flashes there, setting up for the optical flow system. I'm going to pop the FPV on, and just hopefully that will. Oh, straight on. There we go. Hope you got that. That was really very fast. And being 5.8, it should be absolutely perfect. So we got, as you can see, no delay at all. So really good. A couple of ways of arming it, so we can pull down and out. Whoa. And then you can stop it the same way, or you've got an auto takeoff, auto landing. We'll try flying it straight first of all, I think. The controls are really simple. There's hardly anything on this. This one puts it into headless mode if you hold it down, or you can change the frequency on the FPV. This one does flips. This one's your photo one. You press it once to take a still. And there we go. We've got a little flash off there, I think. There we go. And then if you want video, you hold it down fully, and then it starts counting up there, so hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to stop that for a second. So you hold it down a couple of 3 seconds and it stops it again. And the rest of these are your trim buttons. This alters it from mode 1 to mode 2, and also alters the rates, I think, but it doesn't really explain it particularly well in the manual, I must admit. And we've got auto takeoff, auto landing. You have to hold that for a couple of seconds apparently. So hey, let's just go for a flight, eh? That would make much more sense. So I will run the video. There we go, and nice to get beeps as well. I do like me beeps. I still think it's flying backwards, but we'll see how we go. Whoa, really giving that quite a lot of throttle to get it up, to be honest. Well, I've done nothing with this at all. That's looking pretty damn good, actually. I like it. I wonder what happens if we give it a push. I don't know. Hey, look at that coming back. Well, we're impressed with that already. That is quite a lovely, smooth video. Very, I mean, it is a really dull day, so these LEDs are going to show like mad, but I think they'll show anyway. Okay, yeah, that's the optical flow coming it back to where it thinks it should be stopped. That is quite impressive though. I'm just going to stop it again to see where it does that. Yeah, obviously, almost where you've taken the pitch of the roll off. So that's in low rates. Certainly not aggressive by any means at all. Really nice. It certainly works well. FPV got no problem with it at all. It does seem really lethargic actually. I was expecting a lot more grunt from it, but I shall up the rates in a second once we've had a little bit of a play around with it. Looks pretty good. Of course the optical flow I don't think works if it's above 8 meters, so it will just drift off. Yeah, I think it has to be within 8 meters. Yeah, there we go. It's sort of merrily drifting there. There's a slightest breeze that is just catching it in the garden. And just to show the difference between, yeah, now it's working fine, so we've got no drift on it at all. Nice looking. Whoa. Tell you what, those batteries, oh, I have played around with it indoors, but the battery does seem to have stopped quite, dropped down a wee bit. Let's try a flip. Really not my scene, but let's give it a go. Actually, it flips quite well. So I just press the red button and off you go. Ooh, that sort of mucks up the optical flow sensor, which I'm not surprised really. Well, just a little drift off. Then once it's sort of almost calibrated itself, it's back in. No problem at all. That is nice. I like it. Okay. It does have headless mode. which I'm pretty sure is this one here. Yeah, so we start to get pulsing LEDs then. Yeah, so it's definitely headless. Yeah, definitely. Now we've got it sus. Yeah, not a fan of headless, so we'll take that out straight away. There we go. Nice, you get the flashing LEDs as well. I'll take a still. Let's just pop it up and get a still taken. I'm not sure it'll be any different to the actual video, but we'll give it a go for those who like to see. Oh, it's good. This might be a better selfie quad than some of the other selfie quads, actually. Not that I'm really over thrilled about being on film, with a massive great head cam on my head. Actually, the angle of the lens is really nice, and the FPV's been working really well. There we go. And I'll pop the video back on. That's good. Okay, let's try the auto takeoff, auto landing. So we're just going to hold that down. That drops pretty quick. Yeah, very good. I'm just going to try the takeoff as well. You do have to hold it down for a couple of seconds. Yep, seems to work fine. And then I'm going to try and up the rates. I think that's what this one does. Yep. Oh, it's got 3 rates. Yeah, 3 rates. I don't know if you can hear those beeps. So this is first rate. That's second rate. That's third rate. Not making a huge amount of difference. Hey, we're getting sunlight, cracky. We'll have the news channels working with us. My word, it's January in the Highlands and we have sunlight. Look at this. It's a big bright thing in the sky. Okay, so this is high rates. Well, that's a bit better. That's nice. Well, it's not aggressive by any means. I thought it was supposed to have a load of power on the motors, so they said. We've heard that from manufacturers before, haven't we? So I'm just going to do a kick out. Yeah. I'm just going to check I'm in high rate. Yeah, I am. Descent isn't too bad. I've pulled the stick right off, as you can see there. And it certainly worked. So yeah, certainly high rates is still not aggressive by any means. Let's see how we get on going down the garden. See how the FPV goes. Whoa, lovely actually. Now, I do have a problem in winter because I can't see the actual trees and the little branches, especially on this. Starting to get a little drop out there. We're still holding. That's good. Oh wow, we're over 100 meters there. Oh, FPV's just starting to break up. Yeah, that's just starting to go way over 100 meters there. Yep, definitely way over 100 meters. Back over the top of the trees, I think. Certainly does some height. That's it, and now we're back fully on FPV. So best part of 100 meters, I would say. descent is really slow. But then it's that sort of thing, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty impressive though, mustn't it? I was getting a little anxious there, I will be honest. You big wuss. But yeah, that was a good, I would say 100 meters on the FPV, that was rather good. How are we doing on the battery? We're down to 1 on the battery. Look how smart that is. I think that is just about everything covered. I'm pretty impressed. I might say the FPV is rather nice. Well, everything's rather nice. Just would have preferred brushless motors, but let's just run this out, see how we get on. Like I say, not an aggressive flyer by any means. But quite nice actually. I mean, everything's sort of pretty balanced on it, I would say. Whoa. One little test I was going to do, and I'm sure it will work, but I've just opened the garage up actually, and I thought I could just do a quick test so there's absolutely no signal can get to it, because I got a metal garage, and I just thought that would be rather cool. I'll just drop that down into low rates. We're going to get no GPS signal at all or anything. Just see how we get on. Wow, noisy in here. It's interesting to see how it copes. It's definitely got a hell of a drift on it now. I'm constantly pulling that back. I don't know if the camera will pick this up or not. Look at that, still working out here. Yeah, it's got a real drift on it now. I don't know, I have actually no reason why that would be like that at all. Yeah, it's definitely, see, it's almost, there we go. Perhaps you just got to leave it. Just give that another go in the garage. I think it might have been operator error. Well, that doesn't ever happen on the Tigger's RC channel, does it? Yeah, no, it's sort of got a hesitancy about it. Yeah, there we go. It was operator error. Yeah, you just have to let it settle itself down on that optical flow sensor. Mind you, there's nothing on the ground for it to pick up, but that is holding really nice. Yeah. To me, that still looks like the front. It still looks like it's around the wrong way. Really good. Oh yeah, nice. That's lovely. Absolutely no problem at all. So, first impressions, first flight, pretty damn good, I'd say. Yeah, it's just lovely the way it works. It's just interesting to see how it'll cope when it goes across something like the tree stump there. No, it holds rock steady, it's really nice. So the combination of position hold and height hold, very good indeed. And just let go of everything and it just nicely there. Superb. Crikey, and quite a good flight length, I would say. Way over 10 minutes now. Whoa, Not an easy way of flying FPV straight into bright sun. So just try that again. So at that height we're still holding position, so I'm going to literally stand right underneath it. So, well, I've got a little bit of drift on. Well, that's me holding everything steady, hopefully. I'm just going to see what happens when we go up. At what point, I'm literally just going up now. At what point does it start to drift off? There we go, now it goes. So it was quite a height, I would say. Probably 8-10 meters. Oh, that's interesting how it copes with the slope of the house. So, will that hold it in position? No, it's still got that drift on it. We do like our little challenges, don't we? Eh? Oh, it should start to hold there. Yeah, there you go. You can see it having a little wobble. Oh, it's not. It doesn't like the tiles on the roof. Obviously, look at that. Sometimes I can be really mean with these quads, can't I? That FPV is lovely. We're still doing flight time. Lovely stuff. Yeah, it does seem to have a drift off to the right. Yeah, no, it's definitely having a drift to the right now. I haven't calibrated this or anything, so oh no, it's sort of stabilising itself now. Obviously still drifting to the right. Calibration is quite simple. If we need to, well, I think it's getting quite a shift on now. Yeah, it definitely got a drift, didn't it? Oh, now it sort of stops. There we go. You've got flashing LEDs. Right. So I'm actually going to stop the video just in case. Or did I actually? Oh, I probably stopped it earlier actually. Oh, that was silly. Never mind. I'm just interested how much time we'll actually get. So I'll keep it nice and low, and I will just run the battery out. I don't suggest you do this if you're flying your own, but on a test I'd just like to know. Well, that's interesting how much that the LEDs now are flashing up and down. Hopefully you can see that. Let's just see whether it has got any guts in it. No, that's it actually gone. So you didn't get an awful lot of warning with the low battery warning. Pretty impressive. Yeah, that little drift on the end there. Well, I don't know what that was. It could have been anything. Okay, just come out to do a quick flight because it's really dusk now. So bind that up. They say you get this pulse, as you can see a bit better now. Oh, it stopped already. They reckon about 20 seconds, or until that pulse stops, and then that means that the optical sensor's working. Or you can take off straight away, but within 30 seconds it should be fine. So, okay. What I wanted to do is just make sure that thing where it was drifting had stopped, and it has. Yeah, I think it was just, I don't know why it was doing it, but it's certainly not drifting now. Okay, so what do I think of it? Well, overall pretty impressed actually. We're going to run through all the different things that I've come across having flown it 2 or 3 times now. First things, slight negatives, I'd like to get them out of the way first of all. I was shocked it didn't have brushless motors. Now I always say these things are built to a price, and this is just over £100.
and you've got optical flow sensor that works really well, as we've proved, altitude hold that works really well as well. You've got a really nice transmitter, which is, as far as I can see, is just a scaled down version of the X7. I've got the X7, and all they've done is taken the dial off here and taken the switches off. But apart from that, it's a really nice transmitter. You've got 5.8 FPV, which worked over 100 meters, though I was struggling at that when you saw I was out in the field and nearly lost it. But it works really well up to, definitely up to 80 metres, up to 100 metres I would say, which is the complete length of my garden down when you start to break into the field at the bottom. So I know that works. You've got all that for literally just over 100 quid. If you then start putting brushless motors on it, you're then going to bump the price up. It's going to change its price break point for the company to sell it. So they've obviously aimed it at a certain area. The thing people they've aimed it at, I think, is beginner intermediate, because it is quite a soft flyer. There's certainly no aggression with it. Even in high rates, it doesn't get aggressive by any means, and it's just pretty smooth to fly actually. It won't drop out of the sky when you drop the throttle off because of the altitude hold. I mean, if you got into a problem, all you need to do is just bring it down below about 10 meters, let go of everything. These will center, and this will just sit in the air. So then you can calm yourself down, understand what you need to do, and then bring it back down, or do whatever you need to do to get out of the problem you're in. I should have done that when I went in the field actually, rather than sky it, and then it caught the wind and started to drift away. I think we were best part of 200 meters away, and the transmitter was working absolutely fine. So I can't guarantee that, but we were nigh on that far away. This was coming very small in the sky. Apart from that, everything seems really good. I'm quite impressed with it overall. I've had a moan about the battery being a proprietary battery, and the other thing is, it's a good 2.5 hours to get it charged, so I shall find another charger for that, and when I get that sorted I'll put a link down in the description for you. So if this is the sort of thing you want, a bit good FPV, the video quality is what it is really. My other XK is just about exactly the same, to be perfectly honest. They're not the best in the world, but the field of view was good. I thought that was excellent for the FPV. I enjoyed it. But if this is the sort of thing you want, a bit of FPV, you're just starting and you want something that has got an optical flow sensor on it, altitude hold, everything in the bundle. I think for the money at the moment, I don't think it can be beaten. But this is the beginning of 2017. There's going to be a lot of these on the market.